Hi writers! Today's video was requested by Hugh and the topic is character development. And I love this topic so much that we're going to continue because I have more to share with you. But today I'm just going to share some notes on how to develop the protagonist, which is our hero, and maybe their sidekick if they have one, also known as their ally, and our antagonist, which is the villain in our story. Now, character development is so important because our characters and plot are really inseparable, and our plot is our sequence of events, and the characters are really the story about what they are involved in what happens in the sequence of events. So characters are hugely important to our story. So as we always talk about, we want our readers to really fall in love with our characters and really feel connected to our characters as if they're a good friend and they really know them. So our protagonist. Now, I remember talking about this in the hero's journey, but it's important that the protagonist, our hero, has some flaws. So we don't want to just say they're a perfect person and they know how to do everything, and so we just have the story and then they do it. So they want to have some doubts about starting their journey and some things that make it difficult for them to achieve what their dreams and what they want to achieve. Also, we want to tell about how it's called the arc, so where they started and how they progressed and who they are at the end. So that's our protagonist, our hero. So those two things are very important to follow them on their journey. Okay, and their sidekick. Their sidekick is the person that offers them support and help and, gives them ideas, makes them laugh. They could be funny. The sidekick can also be oppositional, which means they could go against our protagonist, our hero. So maybe they undermine our hero. So that's another idea. So we have, the sidekick, and now our antagonist, which is our villain. So opposite to our, so we want our protagonist to have flaws, but we want them not to be all perfect. The same as we want our antagonist not to be all bad. So if they were just this evil person and they did awful evil things, then we wouldn't really feel connected to them. We wouldn't understand them. But if they were somehow off track or misguided, and maybe they were maybe they didn't feel very powerful and they did mean horrible things to feel more powerful. So sometimes we give information about the villains in our story. Maybe they're do awful things, but they have this